We've seen a lot about FTX and how they're going to dump a load of tokens on the market. So today we're going to talk all about that, and we're also going to touch on how that may impact Solana.
Golf side, we're going to play 3 holes of Scramble. There's going to be plenty of water.
Oh yes.
If you've not seen last video, go watch it. I'm hoping Posty can bring some of that form into this video. So
feeling good.
Yeah, let's have it. First hole is a par 3, water everywhere, trouble at the back, 140 yards. It's going to be a knockdown pitching wedge. Try and put something close. Oh, stiff as a board. Hang on.
Delightful.
Hang on. Just drifting right. Back of the green, it's coming down a touch. Look at the spin on that. Bit of Action Jackson.
Okay, we found the prank ball. Hopefully you can see that. If found, return to fairway. So, really, if it goes in the water, it should be returned to the fairway. It's only right.
I love how he said prank ball. He's going out and bought that himself.
The ball has pranked me.
Okay, so a little birdie putt. But before we take that, so you mentioned it in the intro,
Yep.
the SOL and FTX stuff.
Yeah.
What actually does it mean for SOL, and
I mean, it's come
what
to
can we
light again
expect?
about how FTX will be selling off assets and liquidising their assets to
Yeah.
obviously pay back what happened. It's nothing that we didn't already know, but it's just come back up, surfaced again. And obviously a lot of FUD then circulates, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why some of the stuff you see on Twitter just is so far from the truth, and it just causes more panic than what's necessary. So yeah, we'll chat a bit more about that.
Sounds good.
But
And for the
anyway,
putt,
now,
I think it's outside right. I'm going to aim over that little, what is it? Bit of fluff, bit of mud. That's my line anyway.
oh, it's a good putt. It's a birdie. That's a Bitcoin birdie.
Tell him to go, we don't need him. Get up there. Woo!
Okay, so on to hole 2. Par 4, 380 yards. Mushy's just birdied the last hole on his own, so I need to make myself useful now. I've got the driver out, it bends to the right. It's going to work for me, this one. Now that might be perfect.
Do you know how good that is? I'm not going to take one.
Let's go.
I've been on my crypto Twitter again, but on the timeline now I've seen a couple people mention that SOL, FTX are looking at getting rid of about 600 mils worth of SOL. Can they do that?
Is that a thing? I mean, they will do,
Yeah.
but this is where the message gets lost, because it's not going to happen in one transaction or in one day.
Yeah.
It's going to be over an extended period of time. Be very irresponsible of the liquidators to just dump it all on the market and nuke the price. So I think that's where the FUD starts, and then it just kind of spirals out of control. I've also seen other stories like about basically people just inflating the actual amount of assets and the amount of SOL that is going to get sold. But it's, if you actually read the articles about it, it's X amount of holdings in the FTX wallets on the Solana chain.
Right.
But that includes wrapped Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins. It's not all SOL, it's just on the Solana chain. So that's where the message gets lost sometimes, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's obviously not great, but it's not as bad as what people make out, is the point. Now anyway,
Yeah, go
send this.
on, your turn to get a birdie on your own.
That's not made it over the water.
It has.
Just made it over. It's not a good shot though. Got it a bit fat.
That ball doesn't want to go, does it?
I think it's just been returned to the fairway. It's a little bit right, but it's a good shot.
That's leaked right.
All right, up and down now.
It's a short-sided chip. It's probably the worst place we could have left ourselves.
We've got some work then, haven't we?
I aimed for the middle and it was just a push slice. Okay, so I've got a little 9-iron bump and run, and it just short the green, let it run up.
Go on. Oh, that looked good.
Give it a chance.
So the bad news, we lost the fairway ball. Prank ball's gone. Good news is I found a different ball, so we're going to use that.
But if you do find his ball, return it to the fairway.
Please do. Where the friggin' hell's that gone? Okay, I think we're using your ball.
Yeah, left edge. Bit of pace, downhill. Confident stroke. Thanks for coming. On to the next.
Thanks for coming. Up and down par, let me copy you.
You ain't got it in yet. He has. Third and final hole is a par 3. 140, what did you say, 145 in the wind?
To the front, yeah.
Yep. Got a pitching wedge. Don't think it's enough, but I'm going to just lever it, I think. Everything's drifting right, but it's good on the dance floor. Get down, get down. Short, I knew it would be. Just go back to your bag. Go back to me bag.
You know what? I would rather take it out the rough at the back. Can you do that? Is that a thing?
I don't actually know. That's a good question. If any of you know, let us know.
Because
I would guess only in the tee area.
I'm terrible off tees. I'm terrible off fairways. I need it propped up in rough.
So you get a flyer?
Yeah. Okay, I shouldn't have said that because now I've got to
prove it.
And if this doesn't go well, I'm full of shit.
If it goes in, we'll use it. It's a better strike.
But we're not using it anyway, so.
Are we giving him that? We're saying he's
still wasn't great. Still wasn't great.
Got some work to do here to save par.
Fun fact.
Yep.
Did you know there are some layer 1s that actually have higher inflation than what the selling of the Solana over the 5 years will actually cause on Solana, and nobody actually cares about that. How about that?
That's not fun.
Seen that?
That's not fun news, that.
Cointelegraph had that in their article, and it's actually very interesting because nobody says a word about the inflation of the layer 1s.
Yeah. I've just got a little pitching wedge. Gonna play it like I do. A little putt with loft. Keep everything intact. Land it just on the green where that little fluff of grass is.
That's where we wanted it. It could go in.
It's just short, innit? At the line, just needed the pace.
Now the problem is I really wanted to use at least one more of my shots in this to go with the drive. You've made it very difficult now.
No, that drive was good enough. That was a belting drive.
Well,
let's give it a go.
I give it a chance. I was not leaving that one short.
How many can I do? I'm gonna go over 10. Yeah, wrong side that, mate. Do you want to tap it in? Use up one of your shots?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. For 1 under. It's had a bit of pressure to him here. This is to win the Masters.
It's not right edge at all, is it?
Right, I'm going right. The right edge. Inside the cup though. This close, you shouldn't be aiming outside the hole.
That's where I'm going wrong. That is where I'm going wrong. I've learnt something new.
Yeah, that close. Because if you aim to put it like a foot past, you've got the speed from that, and you won't take any break into consideration then. And if you are scared about the break, just aim right edge or left edge.
Yeah. Good to know. And that is 1 under through 3 using one of Posty's shots.
Tough 3 holes as well. That's the end of the video. We've touched on FTX and SOL and what's going on there. Golf wise, we've shot 1 under through 3. Posty's hit the shot of the day with his drive there. We'll give him that.
The only shot.
The only shot.
But if you did like that shot, like the video, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, get involved with the community, and hopefully next week I'm not here.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
So next week is just me. And we're doing something different, so keep your eyes peeled.
I'm looking forward to watching.
Yep, I'm looking forward to playing.
Until the next one.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to prove I can hit it out the rough, straight into Mushy's hands. Here we go. Catch it! Catch it! Oh!
Still a terrible shot.